Why hello. Welcome to some Genshin. Took a second to pop in there. Alright, and there. Bit more in focus. All good, all good. There we go. So, welcome to the stream today. Or the VOD if you're on YouTube. Yeah. So today I plan to finish the Lantern Rite. Like all of it. I've been waiting to do a part 2 of Lantern Rite until it was just all here. Haven't even logged into Genshin today, I'm pretty sure. Probably. So that means I gotta do my dailies. Project Baby. Talk to Golem Gear. I have no fucking clue what that is. Oh, thank God. Alright. It's been sending me to that freaking Fatui asshole, that Sejnayan guy, for like a week straight. It's on random, and it just keeps being like, hey, you gonna help him? You gonna help Zarovich? No. I am not. But I've been trying to just do open world shit over in Shenyu Vale instead of dailies. What if the mic's picking that up? I'm hearing what sounds like a cat. The problem comes in is that I don't own a cat. And neither does Adina. Well, I'm gonna go mute for a second and check outside the door, see if there's a cat trying to get in. I'll be right back. I have returned. And luckily there was nothing there. So, turns out I am just crazy after all. And if you heard it, you're sharing the delusion. Oh yay, geosigils. I need those, definitely. Going to just giving me the Mora they turn into. No, don't get carried by the water. Kazuha. There we go. Now to find out where that chest is. There it is. I found it.
A fateful offering.
A fateful offering. Not so sure it's an offering, but you know. Oh shit. Can't deny it. It is fateful. I was always going to get it. On camera, no less. Ah, Kazuha's coming through your window. I'm sure that would make a lot of fangirls happy. Up even further that way. Okay. I get stuck on a chair. I'm still not seeing a chest, so give it a couple seconds. So it is right there. Oh.
Things brings a smile to my face.
There it is. Jiguang. How you doing? Three, two, one. Okay, so sitting right there, I can see it already.
Follow the wind.
With the position of those birds, it looked like one was sitting on it.
Fateful offering.
So is that the third or fourth? I think it's the third chest of 8 I need to find. Hey kids, you see any chests around here? Well, don't just point at Lisa. Yeah, so let's see. What are my percentages around here? Yeah, I have not done the quest here. I'll leave that for another stream. Maybe. Yeah, there's a chest right there. Have you just see a bunch of wooden stuff together? That looks vaguely chest-like. They totally hid one there. So I think that's 4. I really need to learn how to count. Wait. Is that just recolored Inazuma target practice ones? Oh, I guess there's one in the fucking tower. Let's go. Shit. Come on, get out of the tree, boy. Thinking I would have used a ladder. Ladders are for punks. By the way, I posted a new video today on YouTube. Another VR video.
A fateful offering.
So on my About page you can link to that. I find it funny. And I'm not alone, because I've had at least one person do a funny check on it. And they just kept laughing. So if you trust a stranger's humor... Oh, there it is. Then go watch it.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Welcome. The Feiyun Commerce Guild looks forward to working.
Really wish I could stream VR, but I just don't have the setup for that. Gotta get my feet all up on everyone's ingredients. Hey, is there a chest here? I see a chest, but not the kind of chest I want. Is there a chest here? No.
Time to go.
Well, why not? Hey, anything on the ship I can steal? Oh, but I'm finding tea everywhere. Shit. Should have known there'd be something at the very top of a mast. Would not be the first time for Hoyoverse. And I doubt it'll be the last. Very much doubt it.
Wind Strider. Who says there
At least this time they
benefits
learned
to
that
a
they
life
shouldn't
of
have
wandering?
items that can fall off. At least now it's way over there. Just about done with the daily commissions. Then I gotta deal with resin, and then lantern rites. And once I finish up getting all that, then it should be it for tonight.
Illusion shattered.
We
One with nature.
Got him.
Maybe there's even more buried below.
You hear that? There could be more buried below. Alright, now I gotta go find a Catherine somewhere. As I'm sure I've said before, I am not a super hardcore player. I let my resin cap. I don't care. I spend 160 a day. No more, no less.
Add ast.
Actually, sometimes less.
Thank you for. Add ast.
Alright. You know what? No, I'll keep that for another time. I think I said it last time, but I've been using my resin lately on talents and world bosses to just unlock everyone's baseline max potential before I actually build them up proper. I've been doing just the Mondstadt characters to keep it relatively confined. Well, leveling everyone up, but Mondstadt characters for talents. Almost done. I only have one type of book left. Sadly, I still got like 4 characters, because Aloy and Child apparently count as Mondstadt. But instead, I shall spend the resin on the weeklies. It is Monday. I should have started some cooking. Ah, whatever. I'll deal with that stuff off stream. It's fine. Although I would like one big boost. No, it's fine. Whatever. I like to go as Phil position. I just do whatever. Oh, looks like she needs a crystallized reactor. Guess that's me. I see what other people play. If I don't want to play something specific. Now I'll just be like, alright. What makes you viable? Navia? You need an albedo. To the best of my memory, I'm only missing 3 characters, so I can pretty well assist with anything. I'm missing Al-Haytham, Shenhe, who hopefully it's a rerun soon, and Milu. But, you know, of those 3, I only give a crap about Shenhe. I think I'm the only person who just gives no crap at all about Milu. In fact, I find her rather annoying. And Al-Haytham? Yeah, honestly, I could just go either way on him. He has that Kuching play style. Oh wait, I just did a stupid. I took her shot. Whoops, sorry. She wanted the shard. Well, she fired it anyway, so maybe I shouldn't trust her with it. I should turn the audio down just a bit more. There we go. Yeah, that should probably be a little easier on the ears. Moment of birth. Ow. Anyway. Go ahead. Get to the mall.
Feel this ancient power.
I'm just so mentally trained to grab all the little fragments, all the crystallized reactions. Ooh, Albedo, plunge attacks, go! Alright guys, destroy the last 2 health on the shield. Fearless ancient power. You know what? More plunge attacks. Let's go. Albedo has a consolation about plunge attacks. So let's go. Okay. I'm making way for the Adeptus. Go ahead. Hey, you want to pick those up? Another one over there. Oh shit. Pick up your shards. Pick it up. Pick it up. Moment of oh, his witness got entertaining. Guess the wrong one. Not a good artifact. It had the chance to be a nice fill piece. And it said, nah. Goodbye, Solar Dust and Haru too. Till next time I potentially see you. Potentially not also. Either one could work. But I do the bosses in reverse till I run out of resin for the day. That's how I do them, anyway. Oh, also, Happy Lunar New Year, everybody. Year of the Dragon. And speaking of dragon, I can finally move on to editing the newest episode of Moe Monsters. Finally, got everything recorded for that. The art's been done for a while, but now the voiceover is done. Now let's go fight a dragon. As soon as we connect. Oh great, now there's some more dragons. Hold on. Legally, I have to... There we go. Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Yeah, let's get the power wash in here. Let's go. Let's go. Or her. They're both powerful. It's weird that I got 2 Navis in a row. I don't see her that often. Now you just gotta walk with confidence at the boss. It freaks him out. And he'll come over here.
Strike a pose.
Haha, predicted! Sucker. Increase everyone's EM. Apparently that can't be placed 6 feet away from him. There. That's well within limits. Also, man, my Albedo's recharge is fucking insane. Seriously, what is the range on this guy? I never used Albedo in this fight before. He's got like 10 feet around him, you can't place it. He must really hate Geo. Kaboom. Get the fuck away from me. Umbrella warfare, I guess. Yes, here, kick this guy's ass. Is it a proper send-off? Is it? Umbrella warfare, I guess. There's the thing. How did I get so far away? Shit, the next wave's over here. Oh, you know, I think I figured out how I got so far away. I didn't. It got so far away. Probably got thrown by someone. Punk. There, his tip of his tail is in here. Alright, time to be out of the apocalypse zone. I'm fine. I'm not fine, I'm not fine. Note, I was not fine. Turns out the apocalypse can lift. It came off the ground and met me. My defense stat meant nothing. Should have played Noelle. And I'm being serious. Noelle can just face tank that. Just put a shield up and just sit there staring at him like, come on, man, that all you got? Freaks him the fuck out. He's like, Jesus Christ. Elbow, Danny, and Bulb. Farewell. Now time to go fight Scaramouche, and then Scaramouche's little sister. It's weird to look at him and the Shogun puppet and say that he's the older brother. He's the big brother. When he's so goddamn short. Like, Jesus Christ. Shogun was trying to make her sister. How did she make someone half the size? Was she missing parts? When he became a failure, did she just take some of those, some of that skeleton and put it in the new one? It's like, I only got enough for like 1.5 robots, so... Wouldn't let me change. How dare. Vengeance will be mine. Okay. Hate it when they do that. Absolutely hate it when they decide to disband the team. As soon as they get people in. Once again, it'll let me move but not change. Well, it's all wet now. And what do you know? Another Navia. I'm not going Albedo this time. Not gonna do every single one as Albedo. Fight him as himself, maybe? No. Everyone's chosen already, so... let's do some Yoimiya. Yeah. Getting some melt reactions. Plenty of pyro to crystallize off of. And, of course, burn. Which holds the pyro on for a while, so it can then be reverse melted. Gotta psych him out. They're not having it. They don't want to psych him out, they want to be psyched out by the torso. Alright. We recognize that divinity is yours. Ah, good. I was worried that I wasn't close enough. Mind the side effects of getting shot. A bunch. Like, Jesus Christ, that's a lot. Ah, need that one. Just casually walk through the death field. Bop. Got him. More power? We're surrounded by power. No, not that much. Just a little pile right over there. 2 Gnosis power. You cannot defy me.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate.
I'm just gonna sit here and shoot. What's he gonna do about it?
Burn to oblivion.
Well, I gotta get over there and burn that.
Kneel.
Always look around for any you can react with. Damn, only got the 2. Oh, well, 2 is enough for this. Jump. You'd think someone with enormous legs would realize the flaw in their plan is that people can use legs. The ultimate strategy to defeat him. You know, just have legs.
Reality is
Where's he aiming? Okay, he's going for Baiju. I'm fine. Also, I'm not even gonna pretend like I know how to pronounce that guy's name.
good riddance, cruel world.
There we go. Got him all. Hit him in the elbow. Right in the weenus. I can't look around. My mouse is not letting me look around. I think I broke it. This might be an issue later. Here, let me just... Oh, now it works. Okay, fine. Make me look silly. I move my microphone and my mouse works. That's a thing. Just in case. He's got both crits on it, so you know. Why'd I hit map? Okay, goodbye. It's not to say your name, but you know. Bye. There's PH, Gobbledygook, and the other guy, and the other guy. Farewell. Skip right over Liyue. Don't need it. Just need Fontaine, Sumeru, Inazuma, Liyue, gone. it was in version 1.0. That's no fly zone. Or it's no land zone. Fly over zone. Teleport through zone. Man, I'm just finding games very quick. Then again, oh, I have to host. Oh no, I'm also streaming. Why did it pick me? Everyone's gonna lag so bad. Atlas J and Iriniu. 3, 2, 1. Give them some time to load. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we're 1 in. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Noelle. No one can tell me what to do. Especially because I'm gonna be extra powerful with a level 90. Every single game is at a Navius. What is today? Why is everyone a Navia? I like her too, but Jesus.
Strike dead.
Hello. I'm Noelle. Could you die, please? I heard people were having problems, so I came to free the nation. I'm from Mondstadt, a nation of freedom. Time to provide freedom for all. Alright, as soon as I see that ult go off, I'm saving my abilities for Farina ult. You know what, fuck it, I can tank it all. Gotta heal. I can't even see my own numbers. 21k. Alright. Not the best. Inferior crocodile alligator. I am a Noelle. I tank all your lightning. Nope, she did not ult. But now she did, I think. I want to turn on the crab. Nope, she did not ult after all. Hey, if you're ever in this situation, you have a Noelle, and you're playing Farina, if you see Noelle has an ult, just use yours. Just pop it, no matter what the situation is. Like that it freezes you in the exact bit of animation you were in. Alright, hit me. I said hit me! Is that what you call damage? You haven't even stubbed my toe. Alright. Is this supposed to make me pain? Farina, swap to the damage ones, thank you. Backdooring someone who can't possibly hear me. 25k. Right at the end. Alright, goodbye, Irinu and Atlas. How do people leave while in here? Does the F2 menu work in there? Oh, well, whatever. Well, time to grab some materials while I'm in here. Just because I happen to be next to some ore. Oh, it's broken. Who the fuck broke it? 5, 6, 7. so I got 7, so I only need 3 more. Should be pretty easy.
La la la.
8. Yeah, so usually I just get... well, I used to get it from the excavation, or expeditions, rather. But, you know... kind of got so full up on this shit I can't do those anymore. 9. 10. I'll grab an extra in case I was a little off. There we go. Leave a few for tomorrow. Do a slight amount of cooking. I know I said I'll just do it later, but... Be the fastest and thus tallest character I have on me. Wait, no, why am I talking to Sarah? I need to cook, not buy food. You know, I have plenty of material for that, so let's go. That really is just how I do it. What do I have enough to make at least 24? 12% chance that she gave me barely anything. Alright, cool. I see how it is. You. Make me 20 of that. Nice. I'll be right back. Trust me. Oh no, I'm showing off my teapot. Oh no. Yeah, I don't really care. Actually, I have no idea. Is a teapot supposed to be a private thing? Nah, probably not. I don't care. There's a setting to make it open for everyone anyway. What do I care?
This realm.
I don't care about this realm. No one's 10 yet. Don't have to cycle anyone through. Alright, cool. Give me the depot. Give me the mats. Give me the walls. I wonder if that counts as mining it. Just get metal back from here. Go all the way to the bottom. Only new crafts. So I just want one of everything, you know? Like a pal or a Pokemon.
If you ever.
Alright, now time to leave here again. And then go talk to the smithy guy and be like, hey, you done yet? And I'd be like, yeah, I've been done for like 7 years. What took you so long? Wagner, you done? He's like, yeah. Okay. Think I might be ready for Lantern Rite. Okay. Let's do it. So a calming thing first. Alright. Let us do that. Oh yeah, so by the way, whether on Twitch or on YouTube, go ahead and tell me if there's a Good way to get rid of a lot of weapon enhancement ore. So I would like to move my expeditions back. Oh, is this not a voice one? Lame. Yo, happy landing right, dudettes. Say, you two wouldn't happen to be the big shots who came looking for Gao Ming, would you? Okay, ready for the best Paimon voice you'll ever hear?
We saw you before. You were hanging out with Gaming, right?
Totally hot diggity dog, you remember me. My luck's on fire. Good. Let me click. I heard the two of you are the best of the best, so there ain't nothing you can do. Or can't do. Nothing you can't do. I pop on over to Chi Rock to buy groceries every day. And even though it's close by, I still always hear people singing your praises all the way. What am I, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt? Whenever I go out, people always shout. That's right, we're the cream of the crop. Paimon's best at eating, ain't nothing she can't swallow.
Hey, Paimon's good at stuff besides eating too.
Yeah, like flying. And drowning.
Wait, let Paimon think for a moment. What else is he good at?
Yeah, I've got it. Can ordinary people float? You're so white and light and fluffy like a pigeon adeptus. Flying alone is amazing. I mean, it should be super easy to carry stuff. And makes work a cinch. You should help your friend more. You should. This daydream on my shoulder does more than Paimon. Assuming Paimon isn't in charge of the inventory. Which I think she might be. You're a pigeon adeptus. Here comes another strange nickname for Paimon.
Let's just ignore whatever is even possible for a pigeon to turn into an adeptus for now. Paimon just wants to point out that she's always been helping the traveler.
Alright, I'm going to stop doing the Paimon voice now. I imagine that's going to get very annoying very quick. Fall from really high place, Paimon will grab onto her and make sure the fall isn't too painful. Usually if I fall, you're the one responsible for it, because of an, I quote, why don't we explore the area ahead of us later? Even though Paimon's not strong enough to actually do much lifting, if Paimon really wants a was a pigeon adeptus, she'd give Traveler a boost while she's using a wind glider and help her fly higher and farther. Well, maybe you should get a vision. You two gotta practice more, just like when I practice Yushu with Gaming. The more you practice, the better you work together. Rapport ain't easy to build. Just so happens I've created a fresh new game, hot off the press. It's called Just Wushu Dance. Oh my god, kill him. Kill him right now. Wanna have a go? Not only can you work on your teamwork, you can learn all about Wushu Dance. Is that like a chibi Wushu? Chibi dragon?
Have to be talking about the big old doll next to you, right?
That's a puberty Paimon. Bingo! Authentic Wushu Dance is downright devilish to learn. Great, now I sound like that one. Damn, I never remember what his name is. One YouTuber makes a crazy tier list. Like, or not tier list. Found footage? Oh, fucking whatever. Top 10s and shit. Even if you got a pro showing you the ropes, you won't be able to stick with it unless you love it and have got the perseverance to match. So I changed the rules for one style of Wushu Dance, switched out some props, and boom, the game was born. What that? And it's also Lantern right now, yeah? Perfect for helping everyone enjoy themselves and work up on appetite or work off the extra calories. Paimon, he's calling you fat. Just put on your dancing shoes and become the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Well, the dancing outfit, you can see, grab the most tea bricks. You can dance and bump all over the shop. It's a hoot and a half.
Sure sounds fun, but Paimon doesn't think she's strong enough to wear such a big outfit and play with other people.
Then go solo, Paimon. Go independent. Like me.
But Traveler is really good at games like this. Paimon will watch and learn from the sidelines first.
Oh, there's a Dancing Queen reference. Hold on. Oh shit. There we go. 2 streams in a row. Accidentally show my UID. I am the dancing queen. I can't sing, so I just go dance. Pigeon Adeptus, so you not personally participate? Oh, fuck. I covered it so you couldn't actually see if he actually said, "Oh fuck."
That's not a problem. We've been traveling together for a long time to come.
We'll be traveling. We'll have plenty of chances to level up our teamwork. Paimon, it's been like 4 years. It's been so long, Paimon. You think we don't have a rapport yet? Also, who's to say Paimon won't learn a bunch about working with Traveler just from watching? You two are so close. I'm starting to get a bit jelly. His voice has changed so much over this conversation. Then please, right this way. Let the doodad of legendary deeds step right up and just wusho dance. Pigeon Adeptus, you just sit back and enjoy the show. Completely changed his voice. Complete stage objectives. I'm gonna be honest. I never fucking read those. Also, I'm just gonna go to this page. I just want to get rid of the exclamation mark. Just give me that quest, alright? I think it's been a little more than 2 days, game. Go. Mouse. How the fuck did the mouse get way over here? I just did 2 little circles. I wish this was faster. I really did. Really do. Oh, you know what I should do? Next time I stream Genshin, I should make a second cool guy editor. Put him over my UID, so I can move myself wherever. I should do that. Point of time, 8 to 12. Okay. Also, why is midnight at the bottom instead of the top? It's because the world's upside down. There, go to boo o'clock. That was 3 days later. They're gone. I miss Galming and Cloud Retainer.
Fire has never had dim sum at Shinue Kiosk before, but it should be quite the feast for sure. Ooh, and that's Paimon's stomach right on cue telling her it's time to go find Gaming. Let's go!
Alright, I'm going to turn this back up a bit. There we go. Audio is a bit higher now.
Oh,
Game audio.
You're here early. I just ordered. The food should be out in a second. Sit down. Sit down.
Let's all take a seat!
Here.
Paimon,
hand me
we
your
all
cups.
know you don't have seats. Paimon will never take a seat.
Oh, thank you!
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon. That was for you to rinse your utensils.
Yeah, Paimon, don't you understand fine dining? Paimon, you just straight eating the salad fork. As you talk, piping hot dim sum arises. Dishes arrive at the table one after another. I have no idea what dim sum is. And just when you think all the dishes have been delivered, hostess brings over a generous bowl of seafood congee.
Wow, so much delicious food. Do you really eat all this just
Such
for
delicious, much food. Wow.
That's
Says
just how we
Paimon.
do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear. Paimon doesn't need to worry about holding back then.
Eat! If it's not enough, we can always order more.
Oh, Paimon found
and
a
there's
shrimp.
soy coming as well.
The only
I don't
thing
usually have that in the
smaller than
morning,
her.
But, well, since everyone's here, I just had to order it. What about you, traveler? Is the food to your liking? Want some more seafood congee? Let me refill your bowl.
That'd be great, thanks.
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks!
Oh, I know someone who also really loves shrimp. They can't get enough of it. Everyone picks up their chopsticks and begins to dig in. Each dish tastes exquisite and is uniquely flavorful. You slowly start to relax as you enjoy pleasant conversation over a satisfying meal. This goes on until even Paimon can't eat another bite.
So full. That meal was so satisfying, it even gave Paimon some extra brain juice. Oh, listen. Paimon's figured it
Paimon,
out.
will you get over here? Figure what out.
Let's think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family. That would explain why you try to keep your friends and family away from each other.
And he's like, no.
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
Does everyone know Xingqiu?
You know
All vision
Xingqiu.
holders know each other, I guess.
You sure know a lot of people.
Well, when you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
Oh, you truly are a man of many talents, young Master
So he just
Gaming.
hears rumors,
Okay,
and just walks
enough
around,
with the teasing.
asking people in person, hey, is this
Sorry
true?
to burst your bubble, Paimon, but you're wrong about my family situation.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
My
It's
dad is
Detective
just an
Paimon,
ordinary
wrong
tea
again.
merchant. Small scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
But
my
you just
dad-
did.
He always wanted me to inherit the family business, to be a merchant like him. But that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever wanted to be.
Gaming always seems so happy and carefree. It's the most serious I've ever seen him. This topic must be very important to
Have
him.
you ever talked to him about it? You know, about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
Of course I have. I told him I wanted to be a wushu dancer. That I wanted all of Tevat to see what I could do. According to my dad, though, that wasn't a real job. Just a child's pipe dream.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm sure he thought I would come around eventually, but wushu dancing has always been the only thing I wanted to do. One day, he tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but I refused to go. We got into a huge fight. We were this close to
I
throwing
just
hands.
realized Gaming
In
has
the
hair
end,
vents.
I was so angry that I ran away from home. I haven't been back since. Don't get on my case just yet, okay? It's not like I think I'm completely without fault. No, I know that it wasn't the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind. I knew talking would only get me so far, but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for themselves.
Gaming.
But
Someone hug this boy.
I'm sure you both already know how that's going. Wushu dancing's just not that big in Liyue Harbor. In the past, I would go door to door from store to store, asking if they would be interested in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie. And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right? So, I found a job as a guard to make some money. And now I have enough to get by and then some. Still, change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
Paimon understands.
So we just
Okay,
gotta go up to
enough of all that
the
serious
government and
talk.
tell them, hey,
Our tea's getting cold.
do it.
Ooh, let's do something fun this afternoon. What do you say, huh? I'll organize.
Actually, we kinda already have plans this afternoon. We told Xianyun that we would go to her kite-making workshop.
Oh?
Are you interested in kite-making, Gaming?
Oh, no. It's just that I happen to know Auntie Shenyun.
Auntie, there's no way to address an almighty and illuminated adeptus. Spill the beans right there.
Do you not know who she really is, Gaming?
Oh, I know that she's an adeptus. I met her during a delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to change her terms of self-address or something like that. She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
Is that not something you can do?
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely. Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
Yeah, she does seem to have trouble with that sometimes.
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end. Okay, I'll go with you. If Auntie Shenyun wants to use those dyes on a kite, the formula will need to be changed.
Great!
And I
the
assume
more the merrier.
you know the formula. Just by heart. Cloud Sea Appeal, brilliance revealed. Where's the door? Is this the door? Yes. Now, where are we going? Oh. Just go up to her mountain. And at least think about grabbing the Qixing flowers. Just feed them to Ganyu. Keep her happy. I know we don't have to go this high up, but I just want it for right now. Just gonna go around that table. Because right there, it's a flower. Also, there's one there, but, you know. I want to go high. As you can probably tell, I have farmed these flowers way too goddamn much. Hey, it's everyone that knows Cloud Retainer, basically. That's at least half human. Ganyu Yayo Shenha.
Ganyu! Come on, wake up! Some friends have arrived.
Hello, I'm some friends.
Hello, friends.
Hello, second best character in the game. How are you?
Ganyu!
Oh, I have some mint oil. Perhaps we should try that. A guest at Wanmin restaurant recommended it to me. I've tried it. Its stimulative effects are much stronger than what can be achieved from chewing on mint leaves alone.
Someone get her a pillow.
Apologies in advance.
Don't you dare.
Wait! Shenhe! Not there!
You see Shenhe take out a small green bottle, extract some minty smelling liquid, and apply it to Ganyu's horns. Yao Yao and Paimon look on in shock, mouths agape but cannot stop her in time. Oh, and the horns are all shiny now.
See? It worked. She's awake.
Are you okay, Ganyu? Do you need some water? Or maybe something to eat?
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
Which is weird for a cryovision holder.
Was it that effective?
Chilly, huh? Master always says a cool head leads to a calm heart. So, does this mean that heat's what we need to help you, Ganyu? Paimon doesn't think that's what the expression means exactly.
I feel a bit better now. Was I asleep? Must have been around the time I usually take my midday nap.
Did you not sleep last night? That does seem to happen to you often. Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin Restaurant with me. We get off at 10 on the dot every night without fail.
Oh, you work at One Mean Restaurant
I
now.
could never. I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name. You are...
Me? My name is Gaming. I work as a guard for the Secure Transport Agency.
Star.
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. I believe I've heard your name mentioned around the Ministry of Civil Affairs. People tell me you're an extremely enthusiastic worker, and you are very generous with your help.
Well, you know me. Or, I guess you don't.
My name is Ganyu.
Heavens.
This is Shenhe, and this is Yao Yao.
It's an honor to finally meet you all. Oh, you must be here for Auntie Shen Yun's kite-making workshop, right?
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As
Well,
long
let's
as
go
Master is
fly
willing
a
to
kite.
teach, I am willing to learn.
Me too. I want to participate in the kite flying competition with my best friend.
Is it your rabbit?
It's more meaningful if you make the kite yourself, right? Your best friend didn't come with you? Well, Chi-Chi's been super busy helping Dr.
Chi-Chi,
Rite
okay.
lately. I'll meet up with her later and give her a huge surprise. Oh, I also brought bandages and ointment with me today. It's easy to cut yourself when working with bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
Wow, you're really thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid
You know, it'd be
I
really
lack
cool
some
if
of my
University-
companion's enthusiasm. I was originally planning to buy
Since
a
they do
ready-made
have
kite and just
a
enjoy
few,
the festive city
child
atmosphere
characters.
with everyone.
That have been around for several years.
But Cloud Retainer is always going
Instead
out of
of
her way
keeping
to
on
look
the
after her
same
juniors,
Simpson style, it'd be
wanting us to have the best there
pretty
is.
damn cool if they actually
She always puts
you know,
us before herself.
let them get a little bigger every year.
It was so
That'd be
thoughtful
awesome.
of her to arrange this workshop. So I simply couldn't let such consideration go to waste. My motivation for being here might be a little different, yes. But I'm ready to put in just as much effort as everyone else.
Well, we're all here, but where the heck is Shen Yun? Shouldn't she be here by now?
Who is it that speaks of oneself in such an ill-tempered tone?
Me.
Come on, you clearly heard Paimon! Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to share with everyone. Come get it while it's still
Who are you?
warm. Oh, Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird! Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest Adeptus. Someone as wonderful as you is sure to have brought enough for Paimon as well, right?
Cloud Retainer sets down her bags while Shu Yun hands out the grilled fish. As everyone begins to talk, lively conversation fills the usually tranquil environment of Mount Aochong.
So delicious.
I think that's how they've said it before.
Paimon's life is complete.
It appears that we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed. Go ahead and divide yourselves in groups. The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use them as you see fit. As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes? Are there any questions?
Guys, could you repeat all
A
that?
little too hard on the eating and less on the listening.
I'll be making it anyway.
Paimon knew she could count on you, traveler.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble, questions, or simply want to chat.
we're not in any hurry to get started. Why don't we go see what the others are up to?
Probably making kites if I had to guess. Also, who the hell is Shuyu? Hello, person 2 feet from me. How are you doing?
Want to team up?
Huh? I have to participate? I thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the dye formula.
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh? That doesn't seem like you.
No, it's not that. It's just... it would take too long to explain. I guess I'll just make one then.
Come on,
What
make one that
shape
looks
should
like a
we go
wushu.
with? How about a butterfly?
Just looks like a wushu dance. Make it. Well, simply the desire for freedom, perhaps also
What
what
do you
Gami
think,
searching
Shuyu?
for.
Is there a particular design you want?
Probably not.
I want a swanee.
That might be a little hard to pull off.
True, but I still want to try. They're super cute.
Okay, it's decided then.
So I'm assuming Shuyu came in during her story quest, but I haven't actually done it. Gotta save the best for last.
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
Very good. Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
Yep.
One is looking forward to seeing your finished product.
No, your Finchish
What color
product.
are you going to make it, Yao Yao? I haven't decided yet. If I make it blue, it'll be more like my friend. But if I make it gold, it'll be more like me.
But you are green.
If you are asking for one's own opinion, one would advise choosing gold. When giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not? One imagines your friend would much prefer a kite that reminds them of you.
Oh, hey, I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi. How did you know?
With age comes wisdom, child. One simply has a way of knowing things.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer. I'm gonna start painting it gold right now.
Good. One will watch. You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression that one was supposed to be doing the relaxing. Is your kite finished?
Oh, we actually haven't started yet, but we're going to start, right now.
She lied as easily as she floated.
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my horns from now on. They're really quite sensitive.
I see. My apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Thank you. No harm done.
Good. Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
Huh? Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu. Well, alright. Just be gentle.
Firm to the touch with no discernible temperature. Oh, not unlike certain medicinal plants I've eaten before.
Oh no, she wants to
Still,
eat Ganyu.
appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. I should stop.
Well, I guess she wouldn't be
I
the first
see.
person to try and eat Ganyu.
Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead next time.
Oh, no need. I'll just refrain from taking afternoon naps outdoors.
You've been saying that for hundreds of years.
Anyway, we should probably get started on our kite. It won't be long before Cloud Retainer comes to check on our progress. Perhaps we should just choose the most traditional style.
Okay.
Well, they seem to be getting along swimmingly. Let's not disturb them. We should get started on our kite now. Let's go.
And what should I make?
First,
Is it a
we have to
Paimon?
decide on the shape. Hey, what are you laughing at?
The obvious answer is to make Paimon kite.
Oh, that's not a completely crazy idea.
And then I just tie a rope to her leg and I throw her in the sky.
Could at least make sure you never get lost on your travels and always find the tastiest food and funnest things to do wherever you go. Maybe we're not exercising enough artistic license. Ooh, we should exaggerate this a bit. How about this? The word Paimon means the guardian angel of travelers.
Build the kite's frame according to Cloud Retainer's instructions. Being a Paimon.
What expression should we give her, since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky?
Googly eyes. She should look pleased with herself. She should look afraid. She should look guilty about something. Yeah, pleased with herself.
Ooh, like this? The title of Champion Kite Flyer is mine!
Yeah, that
Now
one.
that we've decided, let's make it happen!
Let's make a smug kite. Definitely not the one I have with me, you know. Not this Paimon, not this one.
Paimon has to say, Kite Paimon might even rival real Paimon in terms of cuteness. Now we just have to attach the string, right?
All right, gather around, everyone.
There's about to be 3 Paimons on my screen.
Oh, Xinyun's calling us!
Let one take a look.
Wow! Ganyu and Shenhe made a scissor-tailed swallow!
With googly
It's
eyes.
So pretty! Yep. The coloring makes it look a lot like Master. If the tail wasn't split in
Hey,
two
look,
like
they did
that,
do
it
a
might
Wushu
even be a
dance.
spitting image. If you look closely, there are
A
a few
blue
spots
and
where the
gold
colors
one.
go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
I did the painting. I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
That sounds like a skill issue, honestly.
Oh. Well, now that you mention it, Paimon can see it too.
Exactly. So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
No way. You can paint with your eyes closed? Wow, the disciples of Adepti really are something.
You are most filial, Shenhe. One is flattered by the likeness.
The Swanee that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll look even more impressive as it soars through the sky.
The eyes and ears glow in the dark, so you're sure to see it at night. Your golden finch is cute too, Yao Yao. It's all thanks to Auntie Cloud Retainer's guidance.
What
It's all
about
thanks to
your
her
kite,
standing
traveler?
there.
Ta-da! Here it is!
3 Paimons on screen, there we go.
Its self-important countenance bears a striking resemblance to that of its namesake.
It makes her look like she's already won the competition. Well, that's gonna happen one way or another.
We just harumphed at
Is
each other at
that-
the same time.
The Jade Chamber?
Is it flying itself? Gentle breeze pushes past the jade chamber and drifts toward everyone's feet.
Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety by releasing a kite into one's territory without one's permission? Oh, and to do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery. One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence. Continue
And then it's
attaching the
Madam
strings,
Pink.
everyone. One will be but a moment.
Cloud Retainer! Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
Master's going to be okay, right?
I'm more worried about the person who released the kite.
Gonna get murdered.
There's wind up ahead! Looks like we can glide over!
Whee. Oh, missed that one. Whoops. Slightly too low. Oh, you know, I could have used my E. Whatever.
It's right there!
Ooh. Superhero landing.
This Fontanian device of mechanical motion is quite curious indeed.
They released
Now
it.
is hardly an opportune time for your musings. Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive, and now the kite has vanished.
Calm yourself. Do you have any recollection of its last location?
One believes it drifted in the direction of Mount Outsong.
Outsong, okay.
Perhaps it is mere happenstance,
Outsong,
but
it's
one
a song.
feels a certain sense of dread at the thought.
Your concern is misplaced, surely. Cloud Retainer is either in the city looking after her disciples, or secluded in her abode attending to her research. She will not notice that kite. On the subject of said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius of its windless lift technology. One cannot help but surmise that its ingenuity rivals that of Cloud Retainer's creation.
Still thy tongue.
He's
If
about to
Cloud
get
Retainer
murdered.
were to hear you profess such a thing, we can both say farewell to any further use of the Supreme Cuisine Machine.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
Huh?
Regard
was at
the
that moment
situation
he
with
knew.
which we are now confronted.
He fucked up.
This is all your fault.
One's fault. One seems to recall that releasing the kite was no solitary endeavor. Say something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
Further explanation shall only fan the
Do they have
flames of her
telepathy?
wrath. It would
that
be
a thing
better
they
to
have?
stay silent and retire at the earliest opportunity.
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice during Lantern Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Hello?
Go retrieve the kite.
Absolutely not. You retrieve it.
That is not our kite.
Oh, so an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an Adeptus? Please forgive us for any impropriety. I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain. Pray, who could be responsible for such wanton behavior?
Verily, verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This locale is home to such exquisite... mint! Well, and if that's all, then we'll just be on our way.
We finally caught up. You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, Shinyan. Mooncarver? Mountain Shaper? What are you doing here?
It was in that moment they knew again. They fucked up.
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
It is of no consequence. Long has one seen through their disguises. One was simply curious as to how long they would keep up the act.
Then you are not angry?
Oh, blindingly so.
How could one feel anger at the sight of two old friends enjoying themselves? One is also well aware of how enticing me city novelties can be.
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite could be born of our own making. Thus, we could only take the convenient route, so to speak.
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud Retainer.
Covering their
You
asses
wield the
hard.
wind and waves themselves. Your singular talent stands unmatched across the land. Of this, we are well aware.
One has guests to attend to. We will have to convene again some other time.
Oh, wait, she has guests?
Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
We're leaving already? All this flying from place to place is wearing Paimon out.
Don't worry, Paimon. We fly. Now by fly, I mean teleport. We don't fly. Flying was the problem. I know how to speak. And hey, perfect opportunity to grab that second Xing flower.
They're back.
Hello.
Paimon's pooped. Hi. Why are there only 2 of you left?
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out playing with their kites. Gao Ming offered to escort them home.
Is he like carrying them? Or?
Before he left, he said something that I don't quite understand.
Oh? What did he say?
He said, "My name's not gaming."
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free. He looked quite dejected as he said this.
Now that you mention it, Gao Ming did seem to have a rather strange attitude towards kites.
Perhaps it's tragic backstory.
A reflection of himself. Oh, if I were a kite, I would cherish that tether as a symbol of kinship and the bonds that tie us and...
Shenhe?
It may be an exceedingly slim
She's
and
like,
distant connection.
Think of red ropes, think of red ropes.
But lose it, and you lose that which links you to home. If Gao Ming truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself, then I fear I understand his words even less.
Well, people often have different points of view depending on their mindset and experiences, right? It's actually quite normal.
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near it?
Exactly. That's why tolerance and understanding are as important as they are.
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
Oh no, she's a
We were
boomer.
just chatting. You don't have to butt in on every little thing, you know. Where were you anyway?
One was merely doing a bit of cooking. Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat you to stay and eat before you depart.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud Retainer.
What? No, I carried out.
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
Ganyu, here, I got you these flowers to eat. I call dibs and Paimon's portions.
Hey! Paimon's hungry too! It's not like the dim sum and grilled fish could keep her full the whole day, you know?
Shenhe, Ganyu, come with me.
Whoa, what's with all the secrecy? You're not trying to play favorites, are you?
No, it's just too many plates for Paimon. They need extra hands. Also, there's a table over there. Why don't we eat it? Why don't we eat at that table? Also, find it funny how there's a crab here at this little lake on top of the mountain. It just has crabs. Don't worry about it. Although I guess I've seen crawdads in mountain lakes.
This is...
Evening gowns. Oh. I have both of those, although I can only use one.
I can feel the wind brushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing.
Adorable.
Is the headpiece secure? I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
How do we look?
Oddly enough, I think she's actually a little more
She
covered
has
than
them
before.
Just like that.
You look pretty too, Ganyu! Oh, how should Paimon put it? You both look so elegant and refined! Those outfits really suit you both!
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue, one would expect nothing less. What
Question, how
colors
much
have
money
you been
do you have?
partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately, why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
I like black.
One is gratified to see one's disciple has inherited one's own tastes.
The
But I
color
got white
black
feathers.
doesn't get dirty easily. A virtue I've come to value recently.
And you, Ganyu?
I favor blue and black.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable, yes?
Yes,
Still has a
very.
cowbell, but this time it has a circle
I
around
cannot
it.
thank you enough, Cloud Retainer, for this gift. And the kite, too.
Thank you, Master.
One is content, as long as you are pleased with the gift. One hopes these garments will see much use.
You sit down and enjoy a table of delicious food and something, something, something.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xinyun! This golden crab
Yes,
is particularly good.
One has been having Shenhe bring by food from the restaurant and throwing it in the machine.
Succulent and sweet! Paimon can't stop eating. It's a good thing Gaming isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
It'd be a close match.
He traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon looking after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a meal. Oh well. One will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
One has high standards. He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
Kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned from one mean restaurant, your turns of phrase render one at quite the loss.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Xinyun?
One has only heard that the two are not on good terms.
He ran away from home and hasn't been back since.
Oh?
Ran away, you say? Huh. One believes we would all benefit from a more thorough retelling. Start from the beginning.
Oh, okay. Paimon just hopes he won't mind.
Paimon tells Cloud Retainer everything she knows about Gaming's family
What?
situation, ...
This shall not do. Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste. As one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Menogias. He possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling. At a gathering of Adepti, Bonanas once complained in secret to some of the ladies in
Bananas.
attendance that the skirt Menogias made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only hinder her in battle. However, when one asked Menogias his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adepto countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Menogias was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness. And later...
In fact, he's currently wearing a... Zhongli's wearing a jacket made by... Well, an outfit made by Minogius.
One seems to have strayed off topic. One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion. It is a time to address problems before they turn into regrets. Fate is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality, one should do one's utmost to make it so.
That's nice and all, but...
Do you have any ideas, Cloud Retainer?
12.
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use. No. Mechanics, perhaps. One fails to see its use in a situation such as this.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Stab him. Stab his dad.
Combining our efforts is a fine idea indeed. Aha! One has an idea. How about this? Does that make sense to everyone?
No, or please repeat it. Beyond the bush.
Oh, Paimon really hopes this works.
One's designs never fail. Now then, I counsel rest for all, and to make the necessary preparations. One shall see you in 2 days.
Part 2, done. That was shorter than part 1. Alright. Part 3. And this is out, right? Yeah, alright, cool. Part 3. Let's go. Now it's time to put it into action. No. Just eat a frog right there off the ground. Waiting. So this is gonna be like a parent trap situation, or?
It's time to carry out the plan!
Let's go for... Paimon, not now. Wait a second, is that Minogius? He's got a Yaksha mask. Yeah, shit, I think that is supposed to be Minogius. Where they made him half naked. If it is.
Paimon sees you've certainly gotten an early start this morning. Playing games already, are we? Who won this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
Hey,
That's a lot
when
of
you put it
questions
like
first thing in
that,
the
it makes
morning.
it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Ah, perfect, you're all here. There's an important commission I need your help with.
This isn't just Zhao.
All right,
This is
I've got the
long
time.
Zhao.
Where are the goods?
It's not just goods this time. I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chaoying Village to Liyue Harbor.
I know it's technically like
very important
Zhao, but...
client has requested to meet with him.
Sure. What's this merchant's address?
Here.
If the client's that important, then this
What was
must be
that
a
shot?
very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as possible.
Okay.
All right. Don't work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set off then.
He's a monkey man. which makes me pretty certain it is Minogi's. Oh, we're just here already. Cool.
You're a bit quiet today, Gaming. Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
Why you quiet, man? Seriously, get him and Yoimi in the same room together?
Hello.
There'll never be a silent
Team
moment.
merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
Yip tack. What a name.
Dad?
Oh, so you're Gaming's father. It's nice to meet you. Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon. He's got this in the bag.
So did you
Gaming
inherit
is
your fashion
super
sense
good
from
at
your
what he
mom
does.
then?
Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of
Why does
Civil
he have a
Affairs
monocle?
has nothing but good things to say about him.
Seems like you've made some sort of name for yourself, at least.
The goods are all in order?
Yes, they're all here.
Then let's get going.
A very important client has asked for you by name. You kinda have to come with us. Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
I see. I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then. Let's go.
Yes, let's. Ruin all his tea.
Jumpy Dumpty go! Yeah.
There's cooked tea a thing, because, just invented it. Yay, the rain, the perfect time of day. Perfect weather for everything. Delivery based. And chatting.
We've been walking for so long. Is anyone tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
I'm fine.
Gaming, don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you? Come on, bring them out so we can share them.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Hold on, I gotta go blow up that slime really quick.
But the winter melon cake you gave us last time was so delicious. Have you ever tried it before, Mr. Ip?
Paimon.
Paimon, stop all your scheming.
This place looks nice and open. Why don't you all rest here for a second?
Huh? What about you? You're not going to join us?
Oh, there's Cloud Retainer right there. Right
I'm
behind
not
me just
tired.
watching.
I'll keep watch.
Oh, but
Just let him go.
okay, we'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the flavor of these cakes changes depending on...
Halt! Who goes there?
It's a bird.
It appears that one's movements were
Oh.
overly conspicuous.
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand.
Oh no, not Mass Bandit 1 and Mass Bandit 2.
Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
Ah! What do we do?
It seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is... Leave this to me. I'll handle them. Traveler,
Yes, beat him
Paimon,
up.
take my dad and the goods away from here.
No,
Beat
Kami.
him up.
It's
Beat
too
'em up.
dangerous.
This is what I do.
A thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
And there she is again.
Away.
Just watching.
Let us away!
Coming!
Don't worry,
Fucking
he's a great
dust cloud.
fighter. Paimon's even seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders all by himself.
But coming,
Dude's got a vision. Let him do
if he
vision
had
things.
just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations.
We just have to trust him. Let's go on ahead. We'd best get away from here.
And if he did
in
as
case
you
there are
said,
other bandits
he would
in the
have
area
neither a
waiting
vision
in ambush.
nor the knowledge he could do such things.
All is going to plan.
Okay, we should be good to stop here.
Such Jean Louis flying a kite.
Oh no, what is he doing here?
Good sir, please listen to me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you can. There are bandits in the area.
Oh, one must crush those bandits beneath the meteor.
Bandits? Acting in broad daylight? Oh.
Inconspicuous.
I see. It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Nope, no need. Paimon's fine. She just, had some cake stuck in her throat.
He's just playing dumb on purpose. No, he probably
if
is
there
just
are
dumb.
indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millilith at once.
He really is just dumb. The guard that was escorting us is already on their tail.
Well, if that's the case, such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise. Wouldn't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
That would be lovely.
Drink osmanthus wine. And wonder where we can find those who share the memory. Nice picnic table. Only the finest.
So, Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it
Is
not?
the W silent?
Oh, have you seen him perform?
No,
Indeed.
but Gaming himself
I cannot
said
help but
Wushu.
admire his skill.
Whatever.
He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Usho dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. Ones not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed. I have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition.
Just everyone in town's talking
to have
about
a
him,
child
apparently.
so accomplished and upright. You must be a very proud parent indeed, Uncle Ip.
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
You should be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Why is he so tall compared to us?
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we could pass it along for you.
No. It wouldn't be right to ask that of you. This thing between us has festered for many years now. In truth, there are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself? Over the past few years,
have you tried having two kids?
How well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wushou dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried. When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old. Every time I get to thinking like that, I cannot help but be reinforced in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in. I often regret introducing him to wushou dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not worry.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli. Yet you speak with such wisdom. Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
He does not look very young to me.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters. Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
Then she is more easygoing than I could ever be. I fear
Not at
I
all.
lack such an open mind. I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Ipdak.
Sure.
So, do you also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string too tight, and it can no longer soar. As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
He's mixing his
Seems
metaphors.
I was too stuck in my ways.
You need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold a little. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things, like going for a stroll, drinking tea, or taking in the scenery? You never know what surprises could be in store. Things can change in the blink of an eye.
Walk by the leaf.
Blink of an eye, you
Drink
say.
the leaf. View the
Do
leaf.
Things change so quickly.
Children grow up in
Words to
quite
live
the
by.
same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
Yes, you can say that again.
All right, if you
second
insist.
Gaming was a kid. The next thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
Zhongli certainly has a way with words.
You ever just sit down with God and he tells you how to be a parent? Yeah, me too.
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? You're here too?
A fated meeting indeed. We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
Sean, we need to have to talk.
Is everything resolved?
Do you have a girlfriend
Well,
yet? I want
You
grandkids.
could say that.
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I need to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits, you sent them, didn't you?
No, Cloud Trainer did.
So, that's how we're starting off?
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Okay, but how did you know?
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance.
I mean, they had
People
like
with that
cartoon
level of
physics.
skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of
Willow
course,
did try that.
their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
Never.
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me?
Maybe. Wasn't my
I
idea.
appreciate it, I really do. But this conflict between us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show him what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
It's not like that at all! Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about you when you're not around. Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go.
But what matters is what he talks about while you're around.
You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
And will you talk to him?
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it.
It's one way of putting it.
Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
Won't hurt to try.
I'll do my best.
Not the advice I'd actually give, but you know.
You are very knowledgeable,
I also went into a parent
Mr.
trap.
Zhongli. I'm impressed. Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the art of tea tasting.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
At least 5. Cups? No. Kettles. It's not like it was alcohol.
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Maybe you'll have wushu dancing advice.
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Ipdak, but I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
Oh, I hope I didn't keep you. My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim sum.
It would be an honor.
We'll see you
And to
Zhongli.
strut on away.
two have a nice chat, alright?
And then it's some awkward silence for like 20 minutes. And then Zhongli's like, now where are those bandits?
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard. As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
You never change, do you? Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
Hello.
So, you're here too?
Friendly jump
I've been here
scare.
the whole time. A ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Hu be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects. It's you. I thought you were Director Hu.
Oh, fraternizing with the human.
Your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget? The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that...
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame. In truth, I'm here because Director Hu dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
I see. Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine. Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
No clue
I've only
whatsoever.
met Director Hu a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
Ah, and is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied. This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Hu tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
All right.
I order you to fly a kite, my son.
I have made my comparisons. If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Hu. I'll leave these two kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity. You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
Oh, wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
So, you were testing out the kites
Yes,
for
no
Hu
answer,
Tao
so he
and you
dodges.
roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was awkward.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend. Besides, we did the testing together.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing.
You ever just meet God and decide to fly a kite with him? Yeah, me too. Doesn't matter. Gonna win either way.
Do you like kite flying?
I know how these events go.
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it. Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind.
Perhaps they're a bit like shell lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Make a shell lantern
About
kite.
making a kite shell. Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no need. Menogias was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design. When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
Absolutely.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Hu of our findings.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days. If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
We'll keep that in mind. Take care, Zhongli. See you later.
We still have
See you
many
next
names
time.
to cross off our checklist, you see. It is Lantern Rite. We have to meet every single Liyue character.
Coming.
You can go first.
I don't have anything to say.
Then I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh. I can't say I support that decision, but...
Once this part over, I think I might have to end stream.
Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
Yeah, sorry, I won't be able to finish if it doesn't
Shenhe,
end here.
sit. You must be tired
My
from
apologies.
your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea, or would you prefer something else to drink?
No need. I'm not tired. They're gone, Master.
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance. Do you remember the plan one recounted to you?
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love. So I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scheme?
All of them.
I suppose all I can do is just take a seat and see what happens.
If they're connected to the Adepti, they're involved.
I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety.
Meanwhile, it's a hilly turtle dancing in the
One
back.
has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash. One has more than had one's fill already.
Maybe we should buy in bulk.
Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with anything?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe serious right now?
Well, I'm sure plenty of people want to be pinned by Shenhe. If you catch my drift.
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shenhe's various eccentricities. What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other. It would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
If you want another
already know
companion,
of
I
my
can
past
offer you a Paimon.
circumstances.
Going right here.
Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk. I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after all. Perhaps I've been too hard on him.
Perhaps I treated you too harshly.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Shaking her like, no, shut up.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, best not have any just yet.
Yeah. I simply can't listen to that any longer.
Should have brought God here.
Coming. I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Apparently so. Also, this is my favorite show.
Just think about it, okay? You don't have to decide now.
Dad really has changed a lot. He would
I'll be
never
right
have
back.
said
Enjoy
these
the
things to me
cutscene.
before. But thank you, Dad.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes they've made up by now. Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Xianyun's plan not work after all? Hey, you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
I return. Alright, let's just deliver this really quick, and then I believe I must go. To which I remind you, hey, new video today, VR. Blade and Sorcery. Do some funny shit and all that. Hey, there's Charlotte again. Yeah, so go give that a watch.
You must be Mr. Ip! Thank you for coming all this way.
Why is the Y silent?
My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
The Fontaine.
That was coffee.
Then
You
I'll
do
need
live
some
next to
time
Fontaine.
adequately prepare.
Idiot. Did you not think
Perhaps
about that?
we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Of course, of course. Please follow me.
Let's just take a look at the map as soon as this is done.
Is this person also involved in your plan?
She's the very important
And
client.
here I thought I had lots of connections.
If they have a vision,
Suppose
I
I've
know
been
them.
humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
She probably
Everyone
wants
looks
to talk
over there.
about the next phase
Me?
of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
Where the sound cut out there for a second.
I take it that all is going well?
Not at all.
Don't worry,
Thanks for
Xianyun.
asking.
Everything is going according to plan.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Shenyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shanka appear foolish in front of my family. She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
Oh, don't be so modest. She failed miserably.
Oh no!
What's wrong, Gaming?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
Fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say. We pooled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty. Fontanians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose more on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment, are there not?
You're talking to at least one
Yes.
multimillionaire. Shut up.
I've been thinking about it the whole way here.
Oh,
I
converting
have
that to
an
USD,
idea.
I have no idea how much one more would be
I'd hate
worth.
to cause even more trouble for all of you.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this idea of yours.
Okay. Whew. So, it's like this.
Got it. Just leave it to us. Let's split up and make it happen.
My planning is amazing.
We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition. Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite.
No need. Also, on the talk of Mora. Here, hold on, let me just... Someone I gotta send, I just gotta... see exactly who it is. I know I gotta do Sino, he's ready to be ascended. Is there anyone before him, though? There we go. 120k. That's a lot of more.
Nice.
Is there anyone else? Pretty sure I got like 2 or 3 people lined up. Saw you, right? I need to go get some stuff. Layla, I need more stuff. That should be easy to get. To the kite stall. I also have to remember to go craft some.
Hello again.
Welcome back! I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before. Thanks to you, my daughter
Give me
was
a
able
drone.
to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day. She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure to. And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
Haha, no.
Ah, yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge. The directions are in the box. It's not hard to install at all.
It doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
All right then, thank you.
Root against your daughter. She is but kite fodder.
It's done. Let's get down to business.
to defeat the Huns. Hey, it skips time on my behalf. Cool.
Looks like we finished everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing into the sky.
Disgrace the skyline with our flying Paimon. Ooh, cutscene.
Chi-Chi, we're almost there.
Okay.
Gotta say, the cutscenes have a lot more energy lately. Ever since we got to Fontaine.
Come here, allow me.
The lantern Rite is as
Adorable.
Huh? Oh, what's going on?
Did something happen? What should we do? Oh, should we get the Millilith?
Oh no.
What's that?
He's doing a thing. The boy can water walk. Oh, that was pretty cool. Kids are like, oh, he can fly, Daddy, look. Man, he is the Tetris master. He's making stacks like it's nobody's business. Oh, so it's supposed to be like the dragon's body. As the stack. Oh, there's Shu. You just be like, look. Look at them. He is the tall. Hello, cat girl. Who is not a cat
Have I
girl.
taken that many pictures already? I need to load more film.
The googly eyes. And then because we just ran by, our lines got tangled. We crash. I wonder if it'll ever be explained how he's walking on the water.
Wait. The wind.
Oh my gosh!
Does that mean Zhongli's flying a kite? Oh, they are. Does that mean Zhao is the one flying that ghost kite?
Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite.
She's like, dude, you've been taking pictures of me all day, stop! Son. Let's go fly a kite. And the winner is Derpy Paimon.
Calming's performance was so cool.
Or Smug
Everyone
Paimon.
almost wanted to join in. You saw that, right, Traveler? Let's go find him.
Of course I saw.
Oh, he's over there, talking to his dad.
Talking to his dad. And Shuyu for some reason.
think I'll head off now, if that's okay?
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need, no need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Well, the ... runs in the family.
I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wushou dances in my time, but I've gotta admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
Wow. I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but...
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult.
Shoot for the stars, kid.
But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past for another time? All I really want to say is, I've changed my mind. Much like this kite, you also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Son.
Son?
Dad, son.
I haven't heard that in a while.
Sounds like a name.
I bet you're wondering.
Hello, my name is Dad, son.
Saying all this.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid.
Just say the P word. Proud.
All right, that's everything I've got.
Damn it, he missed the P word.
Something you wanted to say, or...
What was that sound? Do you have something you want to say?
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
What, do you want a hug too? Because I can just find the kite and you can hug that. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
I gotta arrange transport back home.
You came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together. Your treat, right?
Dad, honestly.
Go.
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gaming.
Did you really have to move it?
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Is there something you'd like to do?
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Shenyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out.
Oh, don't worry, they're
If
probably
everyone
gonna
has time, maybe we
walk
could
up
all get together and
inconspicuously.
go fly a kite.
Alright, and that's... do some crafting, and then that'll be all for tonight. Crafts ahoy! Gotta do my spending $500,000. Alright, blue books. Oh, scrolls, blue scrolls. Need 10, so I'll just make like 24. Now, who the hell was I looking at? Layla, that was it. There we go.
Get it together, Layla.
Don't worry, I'll listen to that full later. I need more Chongyun. Dory! I'm not really in any hurry to ascend Dory. Ujasara, I need more boss materials. Beto, how don't I have you ascended? I need more stuff. Alright, Beto should be all I need to hit the 500,000 Mora mark. Now I just gotta find coins. There's coins. Easy peasy, and not a single sucrose proc. Hooray. There she is.
If you ever want to, after all this training.
If you ever won after all this training.
My home.
Claim all. 4 levels in. God damn this shit. Well, at least I had enough room to claim it all.
This blade.
Oh, there we go. I got Cloud Retainer, and I already have 64 more wishes ready to go. For either the next character, who I think is Chiori, or if there's a Shenhe on the second half of this. Alright, everyone. That'll be it for today. Let me just take a quick look here, though. What is part 4? I'll probably do part 4. Let's see. Friday, same time. This week, Friday, so like 4 days from now. The same 6 PST as today. And in the meantime, everybody, remember one thing, would you? No matter who you are, where you are, or when you are, have a good one. Ben is gonna get hit by a rock. Better out.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!